What is up, everybody, and welcome to GamesTalk at 2 a.m. with the Classic Gamers, and we have some guests. Well, actually, we have one guest, because Cody and I are both Classic Gamers. First, we got Josh.
That would be me.
This is Josh. He's going to be the Phoenix for tonight, and we got Cody, obviously, joining us today.
Hey.
With a fine picture of me from high school,
Back in high school.
with a freaking mustache on. What is your freaking deal?
The mustache.
It hasn't refreshed for me. It's still showing me Poppy.
Oh, whatever. But today we're going to be talking about big hot button topic that's been going around in the gaming industry. We're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch tonight.
It's the A button.
The A button. All consoles.
Big hot button.
Big hot button. All consoles except for the PlayStation have it, and the goal is basically to eliminate PlayStation from the running altogether.
PlayStation was my original
one
console,
thought.
though. I still have PS1 games.
No, dude, Nintendo 64 all the way. But so anyway, let's go straight in.
That's true.
So
I like the Sega Genesis.
without
Sega.
without going too much into details off the bat, the Nintendo Switch, what are your first impressions? We'll start with Josh.
Well, a couple things. I like that it's mobile, and I'll tell you what, my biggest plus on it is that I can play the same games mobile as I can on the console, because me and Ryan met at camp, and then we met through League of Legends after that, and League of Legends is strictly a PC game, so I can't take it with me wherever I want to go, but any game on the Nintendo Switch, I can do both. So I really like that about it.
What about you, Cody?
My first impression was, I was like, "Oh, that's sick," because I saw some Skyrim, and that got me excited.
Oh yeah.
And then I saw how you could do so many different things with it, and then the kickstand blew my mind. I was like, "Wow, there's a kickstand on it."
Give me 20. There's a kickstand.
Without the
kinda
kickstand,
heard-
it's only worth $200.
Oh my god.
that extra 100, getting up to the 300 price point is for that kickstand.
I heard-
It's $299.
that-
Thank you very much.
A lot of people were having problems with the kickstand, though.
Yeah, the kickstand is actually it pops out of the console very easily, everyone's first reaction to it popping out is like, "Oh crap, my Switch just broke." But in reality, like it's supposed to be able to pop in and out. They made it that way because kids are probably going to drop it, and
That makes a lot of sense.
yeah, that's the
I
reason.
would also have to say, you don't have to Hulk smash the kickstand, because I used it last night and it seemed to work pretty fine.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, like to break it off, you gotta put a little bit of force into it. It's not like but so it's definitely not as powerful as the other consoles. Is that a big deal to you guys?
No. Have you
it's
seen Legend of
beautiful.
Zelda?
Oh yeah, that's a really good. All right, well that topic is gone, because Breath of the
I'm wearing freaking Legend of Zelda underwear right now.
TMI.
Pajamas pants.
TMI.
Pajama pants.
Pajama pants is very different from
T-shirts.
I have a Zelda Hyrule shirt here in my room somewhere.
It's 2 o'clock in the
Family
morning. I'm tired. I don't know what's the difference between pajama pants and underwear.
English goes away at 2 o'clock
Does it
in the
matter?
morning.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, who uses pajama pants anyway, right?
I'm
uses
not going to
underwear?
talk about what I'm wearing then.
Oh boy, where are we going with this?
2 o'clock in the morning.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, the freaking Breath of the Wild is beautiful. I think I said that.
The wild.
It's the wild.
Yeah, let's
Of the
into
Wild.
spoilers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cody.
Yeah. It's just it's the title of the game, Josh. It's the of the Wild. But so I think I said
The Wild.
I said in the
Takes my
last
breath away.
I said in the last episode that I work in a retail store, and we have a little little Nintendo Switch station in the back, and I literally just like sit back there and press the reset button on the station so I can start it and hear that satisfying little click that they're using at the start of all the commercials. It's just so satisfying. I can't stop listening to it. And
Is that the same noise that it makes when you connect the controllers into it?
it's similar, but probably not. But like
yeah, it is.
my coworker saw me over there just like wasting time. He's like, dude, what are you doing? You're just sitting over here on the station and you're not doing your work. You could be doing different things. What are you doing? And I was like, no, dude, just come over here. You'll understand. And he was like, whatever. And he's like, stood next to me and I started it and it did the, and he goes, oh, and he restarted it immediately and listened to it again.
It's a good sound.
It's a great sound, dude. It's so satisfying. But okay, let me get back on some critical stuff on the Switch. Blah. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a bunch of software and hardware issues that are coming out right after launch. Basically, the docks were bent during shipment is the theory right now. So when you put your Switch in the dock, if yours is one of the bent docks, then it actually scratches the sides of your screen. Not the actual display section. It'll be the black area, but it actually like damages your screen like off the bat after like 5 or 6 times taking in and out of the dock.
Okay, no, I actually hadn't heard about that. I
just thought
assume
of that,
Nintendo will fix it like
yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, I know the Nintendo
Especially if it causes damage.
Nintendo has actually like pulled it off of their website. They're not selling the dock on their website anymore. So it would be cool to see how Nintendo handles this, because if they handle it poorly, it'll like devastate this system. But if they handle it well and they're like, hey, we're going to fix your dock so you don't break your Switch, then that could be definitely huge. Because Microsoft, when people were like, hey, dude, my power button turned red and my system doesn't work, they're like, oops.
You just send it in and we wipe your hard drive and then we give it back to you.
Yeah, we'll wipe your hard drive, put a couple pennies under your power button, and it'll work again.
Yeah, basically.
Well played.
GG. We got the Red Rings of Death solution over here. It's called wiping your hard drive.
When you
That made me
first
so
told
mad,
that,
especially when they didn't warn us about it.
Yeah. What are you saying, Cody?
when you first told me about that, I thought you were saying the Nintendo Switch was bent, and so I thought about those Samsung phones that are purposely bent.
Oh.
And I just started laughing. But I mean, I feel like if you just put some
purposely bent.
Yeah, they're like purposely bent to like cup your face.
Oh,
like
that's
there's
weird.
TVs that are bent.
Yeah.
There's screens that are.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch bends perfectly, so it's bent. I don't know what the function of it would be, but it's bent.
But I feel like the solution to this problem is put some, packing foam in between it, like just a little stick, just like the same size of this Switch, and then it probably won't get bent,
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, how hard would it be to fix this during shipment? And a solution that a lot of people are doing is the Switch itself, the tablet, comes in a little really thin foam wrap. You notice what I'm talking about whenever they send out like phones or anything with like a LCD screen?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they cut little strips out of that and put it in the corners of their dock, so it doesn't touch the screen at all. It just slides right in and out. And it's like a super
smart.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart and very simple solution, but it's also like, why should that be necessary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should just fix the original problem.
Because it's not $400. That's what you're paying for.
You're paying for a piece of plastic that will scratch itself. That is the Nintendo Switch.
Retail on it? 400 or 300?
300. 300 is the retail,
300, right?
which is a very good price for
That's
a
not
launch.
bad.
Yeah, I know. It's like the cheapest system
launch
that's come out in a
system?
long time.
Exactly.
Oh, let me. I'm gonna fact check myself on this as we're going, but I'm pretty sure that the Nintendo Switch beat the Nintendo Wii's launch sales. Let me check real quick.
I wouldn't doubt that. Me and my brother were just checking on that earlier, and like to buy a Wii and have it come with 2 games nowadays is $70.
Yeah. Oh, yep, just checked it. The Switch beat out the Wii for launch, and if I remember correctly, the Wii was like one of the best launches of a video game console ever.
Yeah, I remember my mom and dad got the last one for us that Christmas.
Yeah, I got one for that Christmas too.
Yeah,
on
dude.
the release.
It's crazy. Like Nintendo's. I'm not saying that Nintendo's gonna be back on top of the industry like they were in like the early days of the GameCube and the Nintendo 64, but this could definitely be something huge for them. And the Nintendo Switch definitely has some cons, but the pros heavily outweigh it. All of like the possibilities.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think that's definitely
Color me excited, Batman. I'm getting mine in about a week. And if you guys want to see me stream some Breath of the Wild, let's hope that I get enough money for a capture card soon.
Oh my gosh.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Mm.
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 So speaking of Breath of the Wild, the three of us haven't played it really. Cody played it briefly, but I think, what did you, Cody? You cut grass?
Yeah, that's about
That's
it.
about the most satisfying
My
thing
friend
that you
was
can
already in the air, and then I landed and cut some grass and threw a sword.
He's like, oh, look, I can throw my sword. Screw your weapon. And then you just,
Well, I was like, oh, what's this attack? And then he just like lost his sword, and I was like, oh.
well, that's neat. But just go around cutting the grass. I mean, the grass is pretty. I mean, y'all seen this trailers. That grass is some pretty grass.
That's very true.
And like, I gotta be careful. From here on, like, we're not gonna talk about any spoilers, but keep in mind that not everything we say is gonna be factually accurate to the game because we haven't played it yet.
Yeah,
But
I just
We're
didn't want to
going off
ruin
of
anything for me.
reviews that we've read. and
wow, I don't know what either of you just said.
Yeah.
Oh,
seen.
okay.
You go first, Cody. Easy there, Ryan. Easy.
Cody, what you're saying?
I said, I didn't want to, ruin anything for me. I just wanted to, see how it played.
So cut some grass.
Yeah, I was like, can I cut grass? I was like, nice.
All right. Well, moving on to the next game.
Going. Call me a lawnmower.
Yeah, dude. But by the time I got done with that game, everything was crisp and clean. Hire the Link lawn service whenever you're ready for me to cut your grass. But I don't know. Like, I've been hearing things like the map is like almost double the size of the Skyrim map. I've been hearing things like,
Is it that big, really?
yeah, I've been hearing things that like people going through their first blind playthrough have spent over like 60 to 80 hours on the main story. Like, this is like some groundbreaking stuff.
Yeah.
Has it even been out that long?
And no, dude, it's been out for, as of recording this episode, it's been out for 6 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
People are already putting 60 to 80 hours in.
yeah, like, well, they're like literally no laughing it. Like, I have a friend that asked off for work for this week so he could just sit there and play Zelda, and he hasn't beaten the game yet. Basically, what he told me was, so we all know that the Breath of the Wild is very open world. It's going back.
Wait, what?
You jerk. It's going back to the roots of The Legend of Zelda, the original one, where like you're just kind of like thrown in and you can go in whatever direction you want. There's definitely like an easier route if you go through certain dungeons, but like it's really all up to you. And so that's really cool and something that they've been trying to replicate for a long time. They tried to go for that with Wind Waker a little bit, but like it's still a lot of linearity in Wind Waker because like up until a certain point you still have to visit certain islands, but then once you hit a certain point the ocean is your oyster, as they say.
Oh, snap.
But in this one, like, basically, like, my friend was saying, like, he'd go from dungeon to dungeon, but it would take him several hours to get from dungeon to dungeon because A, the map was massive, but B, he would constantly encounter little things that he wanted to do in between dungeons that were just, like, random fun things or random cool things to explore, which was really cool to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that just about everywhere you go, you'll find new things that
Mhm.
you can spend 60 hours wandering the map and then spend another 60 hours and never see the same thing.
Whew, that's crazy to even think about.
Dang.
It's
All
like-
the places you'll go.
Oh, the places you go. It's like, did you just change your icon into a lawnmower?
Like, oh, I bet you I can't see it because he didn't accept my friend request.
The man, that's probably why. The man, Cody, the lawnmower.
Oh, there he is. Now he's a lawnmower.
Now he's a lawnmower. That's just really cool to think that like a Zelda game has that much like just huge world to explore, and dude, again like I'm like freaking chomping at the bit right now, waiting to like for my next paycheck so I can go buy the Switch and like waste my life on it. And there's like
Ryan.
Rip Ryan Switch 20. What was it? March 3rd. Rip Ryan March 3rd, 2017. That's the sound they'll play at my funeral. But so moving on to I think our last point. I think we're about 15 minutes in. Have you guys heard anything about the upcoming titles, the newer games that are coming to Switch?
Just the Mario, but that's about it.
What do you think about the Mario?
I mean, I'm excited. At first, I was like, that hat looks stupid, but then I kind of watched some more of it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know
Yeah.
how he like throws it like a boomerang?
Yeah, the hat has eyes. So
Yeah, it kind of threw me off a little.
That's not weird at all.
yeah, it's like during the trailer, he like looks up at his hat and the hat looks back down. I'm like, yo, you can't see each other because your hat has a bill. Don't lie to me. I know you try to fool me with your marketing scheme, but no, 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 no. There is a piece of fabric / whatever plastic in the middle of your hat that is blocking you from seeing those eyes. So don't even play with me right now.
You know, I didn't want to ruin it, but you know, in the game, you can actually see through fabric. That's how they can see each other.
Mario's true power is seeing through fabric. Oh wow, that conversation could go several ways, and I know you in the audience, you're already thinking it. Stop it, you monsters. Let's go.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Guys, on a quick relapse to a previous point when we were talking about how big the map was, on an IGN board, it said that Skyrim is placed at 41.44 square kilometers,
Okay.
and Breath of the Wild is set at 360
Holy,
square kilometers.
you're kidding.
So,
So we're talking about
that,
like 7 times.
hold on.
gosh.
I want
do
to just,
math.
just out of curiosity.
That's
if someone was
700%.
to
That's about
rebrand-
700% larger. That's insane. 700% larger
They
than the Skyrim map.
reward you for exploration.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Like the more you explore, the more you get.
Mm-hmm.
All right, revert Mario Odyssey. Blah blah. That's the new one that's coming out that we were talking about a second ago. You guys want to know what the first thing I thought about when I saw Mario in the downtown city? This is the part where you
Oh,
guess.
the old movie.
Which movie? Oh, the crappy movie with Mario.
Live action.
Oh,
the
boy.
Live action Mario.
Nah, dude.
That's what I thought.
I thought about Sonic Adventure on the Sega. When you're playing a Sonic in a city. Sega. Oh man, everything comes full circle, doesn't it? It was like, it was weird seeing like Sonic in the city, and then like I kind of got used to it. But like, first of all, hyper realistic Mario too. It's giving me, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. I see those other colorful worlds and I get really excited, but I don't know how I feel about the down, like the realistic cityscape with Mario.
He's now going to be an actual plumber. It's just his story of going back to being a plumber.
Mario, back to the roots.
Please.
Bring it back full circle.
Did you guys play Banjo-Kazooie when you were kids?
Just
Yeah.
Tui.
Just Tui? Just the
No.
sequel. So you played
Nuts and
neither?
bolts.
Oh,
Played
don't.
what I played at your house at one time.
Oh, yeah. Nuts and bolts. We don't talk about nuts and bolts. So you played Banjo-Kazooie when you were a kid, Josh?
Yeah, I played the first one, but it's been a long time.
Have you heard about ukulele?
Ukulele? No, I don't think so.
Okay, so
I have.
Super-
because you talk about it.
because I am excited. Well, fun fact for all the viewers and for Josh, ukulele is, well, I'm gonna start from the very beginning. So Banjo-Kazooie was developed by Rare, and
Yeah.
Rare Studios made a lot of really good games: Donkey Kong 64, GoldenEye 007, and Banjo-Kazooie, and they made Banjo-Tooie as well. And then after people started moving on to the next generation of consoles with GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox, basically what happened was Microsoft bought Rare. They bought the Rare Studios, and all of Rare's games kind of got put in the back burner for a while, and Rare's development team started working on other games. And eventually Microsoft was like, hey, we want to do another Banjo game. And Rare got really excited, and they started making like a platformer similar to the old ones, and Microsoft immediately rejected their proposal and basically forced the Rare team into developing a vehicle-based Banjo-Kazooie game with a completely different art style. And that is called Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which is terrible.
Best game.
It might be enjoyable in its own accord, but compared to the originals, nah, dude. Like, have you guys played that one?
Yeah, I played it.
Did
I
you
almost
enjoy
beat
it?
I think.
Wow, you must have enjoyed
Played as
it.
Duke Nukem.
Actually, I enjoyed the aspect of like being able to build whatever you wanted.
Okay, that's
so like I kind of like. Have you ever played? You use Steam, right?
yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen RoboCraft?
Yeah, I've played Robocraft.
Like I was in the alpha and the beta for RoboCraft.
Oh, okay. So you like the
So
construction aspect of games, yeah.
yeah,
But you agree that it's like kind of an insult to the original
it was
Banjo-Kazooie?
extremely different than the original. Yeah,
Yeah.
I preferred the originals.
Yeah, the originals were incredible games. Wow.
Plus, the
But
person who gave
so
me nuts and bolts, he stole it from me later. So
he stole my nuts and bolts.
yeah, he's in jail.
What
now,
a
but we're not gonna go into that.
dude, no way, dude. What of the guy? Dude, the
Why
guy
is
that
so many
stole
people.
the guy that stole Nathan's Pokemon game is in jail. One of our buddies in the last podcast. 2 people in a row on 2 podcasts end up in jail.
He stole like 5 or
Does he
6
know
of my
anyone
games,
else that's in
and
jail?
we traced
Okay.
it back to him, and he only gave me like 3 back.
Oh wow. Wait, why is he in jail? Before we go back to the point, why is he in jail? We need to know. Did he rob an old lady?
Rob a grandma.
No, I don't know if it's something that I should put out there in a call. Well, I mean, I haven't used a name, so, but I don't know if it's a word that you want to use on your YouTube channel.
Oh my. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can use steal and grandma in the same sentence.
Oh boy.
Let's just say he stole.
I
from your
think that
grandma.
I think we can all infer what happened.
Him and a bunch of other people. We're gonna
Stole
use the
your
word
banjo
steal
piece.
as replacement for the crime, and grandma as the replacement for who it was to.
Wow, this is messed up. All right, back to Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, that got dark.
Stole your nuts and bolts.
Ooh,
and
you're
that's how they got in jail.
oh boy, like, he stole some nuts and bolts. Let's keep it at that. But anyway, so a lot of the guys that were on the original development team for Banjo, dang it, hold on, wait a second. All right, so a lot of the guys that were on the original development team for Banjo-Kazooie, they quit Rare, and they left Microsoft, and they started making a new game. And basically, this game is a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, and it's like all the mechanics and all of like the themes, like in a brand new game, and they're calling it Yooka-Laylee.
Okay.
And it
now
comes
let me
out in
double check,
April.
because I'm almost certain that I know the game you're talking about, but I didn't know it was called Yooka-Laylee.
It's like a chameleon and a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking. Okay, now it makes sense that I see the way the name is spelled. Yeah, I know this game.
Yeah.
I was thinking in my head I had it spelled Yooka-Laylee.
Gotcha.
So it
I
wasn't clicking, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm very, very excited for this. Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite games as a kid, and like I was watching some footage just today actually, and it's literally Banjo-Kazooie reboot 2 a.m. rebooted, and
2
I'm
a.m.
freaking
Just
pumped,
woke up.
yo.
The 2 a.m. reboot.
Yeah, they rebooted at 2 a.m.
That's full.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
Minutes ago.
I'm buying it, guys. I'm getting the Switch. I'm clearly very biased and a Nintendo fanboy, so come at me.
You just let
I'll
me
wreck
know
you,
when
mate.
have it,
I'll
and
wreck you.
I'll come move in with you.
Oh, we're actually looking for a roommate right now.
Are you really?
Yes, we are.
Where do you? Okay, don't.
I am
obviously
not
give
going
out your
to
address.
release my address or location on. We will talk about this after we end the podcast. But
Sure, that works for me.
so, final thoughts on the Switch. Do you guys have any?
I remember watching a video about how people said that it doesn't feel right in the hands and it's cramped.
Really?
And
That's
I-
like completely opposite of everything I've heard about it.
Oh, that's just what this one video. You remember that video, right, Ryan?
Yeah, I watched the same one.
Yeah. And so I like held it last night, and I was like, this actually feels really nice in the hands.
Yeah.
And Cody has like don't you have a finger that doesn't work, Cody?
No, I just have a broken pinky.
Yeah, it's like his pinky's like a little handicapped, and it still feels fine in your hands.
Does that mean I can park in the handicap
Yeah.
parking lot now? 'Cause
You
my
know,
pinky's handicapped?
that'll be yeah, I think so actually. I think that if you park in the handicap spot and someone comes and challenges you, be like, bro, it's okay. My pinky's kind of stupid, and it's my pinky doesn't bend right, so I can park here.
No, my pinky is
See,
automatically
I
bent.
can't do it because I can't physically show
No,
that.
Cody, it's like no, dude, it's okay. I can park here. Just trust me, sir. You can't park here. You're clearly you're walking fine. What's wrong with you? Well, there's 2 things. There's two things. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
What's the second one? He was giving me stuff. He's like, just giving me problems.
My pinky is kind of crooked, and I'm a little bit dyslexic, so I can park here, right?
My
See, that's
pinky's
another one people
dyslexic.
gave me.
It's like this is the I couldn't read the sign. I can park here.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, Cody, I'm sorry.
You guys are so bad.
It's okay. So those who don't know, I was in a small group at church, and someone was like, "Yeah, we all have troubles to get over, and Cody's dyslexic," and I was like, "No, I'm not." It's like, "Yeah, I think you are, right?" It's like, "No."
I think you
So
are.
now the running joke is I'm dyslexic. I suck at reading.
The better question is who started the rumor that you were dyslexic?
Definitely wasn't me. Don't ask questions.
It was one of my friends.
It was Garrett.
Probably Garrett.
No,
Probably Garrett.
it was
I haven't talked to
a
him in so
man,
Everyone's watching is like, who the heck is Garrett?
Gert. Oh, they've seen you in his streams.
All right. Yeah, he's been in like one or two videos here and there, but
I will say it's the same person who was a Cody Keating smasher
I need
on
to-
the
I
roast.
need to
me.
reach out.
oh,
Damn.
freaking yeah.
Oh, yo.
Okay.
Funny story.
yo.
On a quick sidetrack.
We are
Ryan, I
running
still-
low on time. Last story.
I still have that guy's Final Fantasy game.
The
I mean,
the
no,
thief,
is it?
the guy
I mean,
that
not Final Fantasy.
the thief,
No, not Final Fantasy. What's it called?
the guy that
Why
stole
can't
your
I
nuts and
remember what it's
bolts.
called? Kingdom Hearts. No. I still have that guy's Kingdom Hearts
which game is it?
remember?
Oh,
From
who's Kingdom Hearts game?
He was like kind of a little bit heavy set. Not necessarily heavy set. 'cause dark skin.
Oh,
He
I know
was
you're
watching
talking
the
about.
door with us at the beginning of church.
I remember. So now we have on public record that Josh has stolen Kingdom Hearts.
I didn't steal. No.
What
no,
are
yeah,
you?
Kingdom
And then-
Hearts.
You're
and the
so-
next one,
you're
he's
so
gonna steal one of
heartless.
mine.
You're
I
so-
Up in
I
jail.
just don't know how to return it.
You're so heartless.
Oh my god.
I can
All right,
feel
guys.
the lactose on that cheese.
We got to wrap up. So thank you guys so much for watching GamesTalk at 2 a.m. once again. This is a little bit of a longer episode, but if you liked it and you listened all the way to the end, please go down and leave a like and a comment and tell us what you thought about the podcast and what you liked, what you didn't. We're trying to improve. We're still kind of flying by the seat of our pants right now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. And yeah, I forgot my outro. As always, stay classy, and we will see you
Dun, dun. I don't forget your song. Never mind.
in
I
the
did
next
first note,
one.
and that was about it.